Yeah, I wasn't necessarily ready to close that chapter yet, just because I know it's hard right now. But once we're out of this phase, I might want another one. Who knows?
I know, Arie, you gave everybody a inside look at your vasectomy journey. So any second thoughts post vasectomy?
Any second thoughts?
I mean, no second thoughts. I think that for us, it was something that we had talked about. I know that if we ever want to expand our family, we're open to adoption. But I think having all the small babies under 3 years old really pushed us in that direction. And like you guys touched on earlier, I think that for Lauren, getting on a birth control that has like hormones is not great for her. So we wanted to do this instead.
Yeah. I mean, Lauren, how do you feel about it? What was it like being in the room? I know you said it was a little uncomfortable, a little awkward.
Yeah, it was a little strange. I won't go into detail, but I watched the whole thing.
That's okay.
She was trying not to be like, oh my God.
Yeah, I had to kind of look because I have a really hard time like controlling my emotions in my face. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm just not going to look. You're doing great. Stop pulling your hair out. It's going to be okay. So yeah.
It was painful.
Yeah, I don't think the pain medication worked for him.
No, we did this thing. We did this like DNA test, and just so happens that I'm like resistant to local antibiotics, which is what they use, lidocaine. So apparently, I don't know if it worked on me.
Oh no! So you felt everything.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Oh man, I didn't feel anything," and I was like, "No, I definitely felt everything. I could tell everything that was happening down there. It was not pleasant."
Gross.
Right. Are you guys ever worried that maybe a few years down the line, Lauren, you may want another baby? But you did say that you are open to adoption if that happens, right?
Yes, we're open to adoption, but also Arie just randomly dropped a bombshell on me like the day after he got his vasectomy, and he's like, "Well, if I ever get it reversed, I'll just be put under anesthesia next time." And I was like, "Wait a second, you get it reversed."
I mean, they're reversible. I mean, if we have just some heartache over it in 5 years' time. But for us, that's kind of the first time we ever really felt like an age gap. I think, I'm 40 years old. She's 30 years old. And it's just, I have a little different outlook. I want to be a younger dad. I'm not a younger dad, but I don't want to be an even older dad than I am now.
Yeah.
So 5 years from now, I'll be 45 years old. So I feel like that might be a little bit too late for me to be active with my kids. And so it was just kind of a decision based around that for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily ready to close that chapter yet, just because I know it's hard right now. But once we're out of this phase, I might want another one. Who knows? But we could always adopt, or he can get it reversed. So.
Oh my God.